All right. Good evening, everyone. Beautiful January 26th. Hope everyone's enjoying the snow. We're getting lots of it. For some, we got some great news. We're going to be going back for sure in the East next week, so we look forward to being able to see everyone in person. Really excited. Thanks for joining us online. I know it's been difficult. Being able to see lots of great buy-in on the site, and you can start to see all those type of efforts over here on the right side of the screen, where the numbers keep getting better and better week after week. So appreciate all the efforts to date. Today's workout is going to be different. Every week is going to be slightly different. So the first exercise that we're going to be doing is our sissy squat. So if June wants to go bend down, this exercise is phenomenal to develop our quads as well as quad mobility. So we're going to go stand, start kneeling on both knees, as tall as we possibly can, arms across our front. Now, in this position, we're going to lower ourselves back, always trying to make sure that our shoulders, hips, and knees stay perfectly straight. First time that you do this, kind of go as far back as you can, and as the tissues get warmer and warmer, go further and further. So this is a first exercise that we're going to be doing. Extremely challenging. And as always, June does a fantastic job. Great. Okay. Second exercise is our hamstring. So we'll go on our back. So if you happen to be on a slippery floor, you can kick off your shoes, and then you can do hamstring slides. So you're going to be sliding your feet out and back, always while keeping your hips up. In June's particular case, because we're on a track, he's going to actually be doing a tabletop walkout. So he's going to be walking out, and then coming back in. So this can be our second exercise. If you guys want even something more advanced, be hearing that some people think that some of the exercises are easy. We're going to go fully extended. Then from this position, we're going to go raise one leg just slightly up, and then switch, and then raise the other one. So you can go at this particular pace, or you can go faster. So push back, and you can go like something like this fast. So it gets really, really dynamically hard and challenging. Across 45 seconds, it'll be nice and challenging. Okay, and then our third one, it's a fantastic exercise, one of my favorites. It's our split stance hip thruster. So standing in as wide of a middle split as we're able to control, we're going to make sure that we squeeze our feet together, squeeze our glutes as tight as we can, and then squeezing our lats. So the most essential part of this is how hard can you engage. Part two of this exercise, you're going to hinge backwards. So you're going to push your hips back. You're going to go as far as you possibly can, always while keeping our back nice and flat. Then we're going to push our hips forward, squeezing our quads, bring ourselves up to the top. Okay, great. So those are the three exercises that we're going to be doing in our first activation sequence. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. In this particular case, there aren't any sides, so this will be a quick one. So if June wants to get ready, I'm going to get our clock ready. Okay, and in 3, 2, 1, and we will begin. Great job. Jim, what are you feeling?
What am I feeling? I can feel my quads.
Okay, that's good. For really, really advanced level athletes, if you can keep your glutes squeezed while doing this, that's even better. In 3, 2, 1, let's go lie down on our back. Okay, so June, let's do our extended position, and then we'll just go raise them slowly. But we don't have to do them quickly. Okay, so this is a great variation. Our arms in this version, let's go into the A-frame position, and what we'll do is we'll press down into the ground as hard as we possibly can. More seconds. This is a challenging exercise. Oh, good. And break. All right. Third exercise is our middle split hip thruster. Most important thing is try to activate as hard as you possibly can. If you're shaking, you're doing it well. So try to shake, and go ahead. So shake, shake, shake. Push your hips back as far as you can. Okay, great. Squeeze, squeeze. Now come all the way up. Squeeze your legs. Get everything nice and tight, engaged. Squeeze your glutes. Then push back. You can kind of follow along June's tempo as we're doing this. Notice that June is making a tight fist. Next week, we'll zoom in on June's face. We'll have a sweat cam or an intensity cam. We'll have him mic'd up so we can also hear him as well. And break. Good job. So that's already 2 sets. Fantastic. Okay, now we're already, this is a quick one. And in 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead. Great job. And just like June, you should find that with each set, you're able to go further. If you guys are at home and you happen to have some weights, you even want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can hold some weight. Would you like to demonstrate that, June, or you're good?
I'll try.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to give him an 8-pound medicine ball for a couple reps. And go ahead. And then we got 5 more seconds. And break. Good job. Whew. All right. June, maybe we can demonstrate the flutter extended for just a couple, for as long as you're able to.
Okay.
If you guys are at home and want to try something challenging, do this. Do the speed version. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna bring the mic. This one's hard. We still have 20 more seconds. Okay, now just stand up and then just do the, just take your time. Did you feel that, June?
Yes.
Okay, it got June. All right, and we have 3, 2, 1. Okay, great job. Thank
Everyone
you, June.
must try this too.
Pardon me?
Everyone
Oh, everyone should.
has to try this.
Okay.
Everyone has to try this.
All right. And 2, 1. Standing middle, split, thruster. So we'll follow June. Again, I'll say this, maximum effort. If you're shaking, you're doing a great job. Good job. So this particular exercise is a great activation exercise. Phenomenal way that if you're just before a practice, before a game, to really activate our adductors as well as our glutes, as well as our lats. This really brings a lot of heat and a lot of warmth, and it's incredibly safe. And break. Great job. Okay, so fantastic, nice, straightforward activation routine. The next one.
You're just gonna do 2 sets?
Sorry?
Just 2 sets?
Oh, that was only 2 sets?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's go third set. Oh, geez. What am I doing? Thank you, June. All right. And June, like a true soldier, is doing it with weight. Good job. And in 3, 2, 1, and take a break. June, are you gonna go do the fast ones this time, or gonna take it?
Maybe at the end?
Oh, okay. All right. So let's start off with the walkout first. Okay, just to demonstrate, and then we'll do the progressions together. So we'll do a walkout. And hopefully you guys can remember this at home. So this is a base one. The second time we'll do a walkout and then an extended march. So this is the extended march. You could also bring your knee up towards your chest. So that's more of a classic march. And then with 10 more seconds, we'll see how long we can last. And go ahead. Let's go with our flutters. In 3, 2, 1. Great job. Great job.
Woo!
Okay.
That was tough.
Okay. Whoa, I never hear. June admits that was tough.
Wow.
So if you're at home and you gave that a go, congratulations. Great job. And go ahead. Standing, middle split hip thruster. Just another key point is really trying to pull our feet together, really activating our glutes, so really activating our adductors. His lats are just like so engaged. Great job, great job. And 2, 1, and break. Fantastic. Okay, so that's 3 sets now. All right. So, I'm just gonna quickly stop our timer for 1 sec. Okay. So, the next one is our drop to split stance. So, we'll give June just a moment to grab a drink. Everyone at home, please grab a drink. So, standing, then we're going to drop into a split stance. Now, in this position here, one of our most important things is that our trunk angle and our shin angle should mirror each other so that they should be like parallel lines. It's okay and we want to make sure our shoulder and our knee and the ball of our foot are completely stacked over top of each other. Okay, so let's go back to the top. So standing, and then drop to split stance. Great job. Okay, so when we do this, we want to make sure that we're doing this as quickly as we possibly can. And this particular one, we're going to be doing 1 minute on the right side, then 1 minute on our left side. Always want to make sure that we're stacked while we do this. The second exercise is going to be our prisoner squat. So hands behind our head. Okay. And then we're going to go squat all the way down to the bottom and then come back up. Great. We always want to make sure that the number one most important thing is elbows are behind our ears. Elbows behind our ears. Great job. Fantastic. Okay. Third exercise is going to be our overhead squat. I'm just going to grab a dowel rod. I'll be right back. Okay. If you don't have a dowel rod, you can just like put your arms like directly overhead. Okay, side facing. June is pulling the bar apart, always trying to keep the broom above directly over top of our heels. Then we're going to squat down. Great job. And ideally, let's hold it at the bottom position. June's doing a fantastic job. Trying to get our hip below our knee is the ideal position. June's doing a good job. He's at a great parallel position, so if you can get this position, that's fantastic. Great. And the final exercise is our push-up. Everyone's favorite push-up. Now, we're going to do a special challenge for everyone throughout the week where we're going to put the challenge on Team Builder, and it's going to be a push-up daily challenge. So you're going to enter as many push-ups. So we're going to give you a number to be able to hit that day, and we're going to see whether or not you're actually able to hit that number. And all you do is you just do what you did in foundation training. Just click the check mark when you complete that, and it'll be for bonus points. So remember 45 degrees or at your side. Okay. Great job. Okay. So we're going to change this a little bit. We're going to just do this for 45 seconds for each one because some of these ones are pretty high intensity, and then we're going to go 15 seconds off. Okay. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. And drop to split stance. So we're going to stay on the same side, always looking to make sure that our trunk angle and our shin angle are parallel to each other. We're looking for how quickly are you able to get right into that bottom position. The drop to split stance is the exercise before we do a drop to single leg stance. Okay, and break. So now we're going to take a 15-second break, then we're going to go over to our other side. June, were you sore after last week?
For sure.
Oh.
My hamstrings.
Well, especially this week.
This week?
Oh, this week is going to get... Oh, and go ahead. Great job. And just like how June is going, he's making sure that he's nice and stable in that position. So this drop is to drop to go into a ready position. From this position, then you can start to go into cuts, changes in directions. We also want to make sure that our base of support is stable. So be balanced on the front ball of our foot and spread and distribute your weight across both feet. And in 2, 1, and break. Good job. Prisoner. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, and we can do this relatively quickly. So drop straight down and then come back up. As long you can go a little bit quicker as long as your form and technique are good. Always making sure that we keep our elbows behind our ears. You can even go into a little bit of a jump and then drop into a prisoner squat if you want something for a little bit more intensity. Be sure that you keep your elbows behind your ears. Then this will start to burn. Okay, good. Then you can go standing, or you can even do little oscillations. So little pulses at a respective position. 3, 2, 1, take a little break. Then we're going to go into our overhead squat. So this is a great way to transition into the overhead squat position. If you do have a bar, pull it apart. If not, you can just go, maybe we'll lose the bar. Just for this one. Okay. So just try to go overhead. Good job. It's a little bit harder without the bar because the bar really acts to become an anchor for the pull that you would have with your arms. Good. Great job. I really look forward to seeing everyone in person. I'm sure June as well. As nice as this online platform is, it doesn't ever compare with doing things in person. And break. Okay. Push-up time. And in 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead. Great job. So hopefully, even if you've been at home, you've been able to find a little bit of time to do some push-ups. It's a fantastic, great exercise that you can do anywhere. Most important things here is keeping our elbows at your side or 45 degrees away from your body. And 2, 1, and break. Good job. That's one set complete, right?
Yes. Are we going for 3?
Let's go 3.
Yes.
2, 1, and drop to split stance. Great job. Oh. For really advanced, you can do prisoner and drop to split stance. Good job. Good job. And again, we're always trying to make sure that our shin angle as well as our trunk angle are parallel to each other. This really means that your knee has to migrate forward. In 3, 2, 1, and good job. All right. Another variation is if that position gets a little bit harder, you can stand and just go into a lunge position. All right, so we'll do even like the more basic version, just in case if anyone's at home and their knees feeling a little bit sore. So you can do a standing forward lunge. And then the natural progression in this position is then we go standing and then we go drop to split stance. We do it slow, right? And then we can go add a little bit more intensity by actually going into a jump and drop into split stance. So a little bit, so jump first and then drop to split stance. Jump and then drop to split stance. Again, using the momentum that our body can generate to increase the load that we experience. 2, 1, and break. Great job. So the next one, we can go as intense as we like. Prisoner squat, jumps, squats, or oscillations. So we have 3 variations. So June's just demonstrating our nice squat. Perhaps we can do a couple of oscillations. So just oscillating in between the bottom position and something just like slightly above there. And then we'll do a couple of jumps. Good job. So even within a set, you can alter exactly what you do. So you can push yourselves as hard as you like. So there's a lot of variability inside of this exercise for you. So if it gets a lot more challenging, just slow down your tempo. And then we have 3, 2, 1. Oh, pick it up at the end. Good job, June. All right, overhead squat. Let's go. Okay, yeah, let's go use the band. This is like another variation. So we're pulling the band apart, and this creates enough of a scaffold so that we have the ability to anchor ourselves to. Great job. Really pulling nicely. Trying to get our hip below our knee, that's really nice. And you'll find that throughout the course of the series that you're going to be able to get deeper and deeper into positions. Good. He's controlling against the tendency for his pelvis to tuck underneath him. And we have 2, 1, and break. Great job. It just feels like we just at push-ups just like a second ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's go back to push-up.
Feeling tough on my upper body today.
Sorry?
Feeling tough.
Oh. And go ahead. Some progressions here, right, is you can go on your knees. You can always go elevated as well, so you're pressing on top of like a kitchen counter, a chair, as long as it's nice and stable. The modified variations, it's just modified to your current level. Eventually we'll progress to our traditional push-up or military push-up, where our elbows are at our sides or out to 45, and great job. All right, so home stretch, final one. Woo. And 2, 1, and go ahead. If people are even looking for something even a little bit more, they can do this repeatedly. Okay. And then once you've done that a little bit, go right back to the normal. The repeated one takes a lot of load into your bodies, really raises the intensity. Good job. And 2, 1, and break. Good job. 15 more seconds of rest. Whoa. Did you get a haircut? No. And 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. You have a different mask on this week. Great job. And 20 more seconds. And 10. Great job, great job. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job. All right. Okay. Again, we can make this as intense as we would like. Okay, how about we go, let's go with our jump prisoner squat. And we'll do this for 10 seconds. And then we'll go back to regular squats. Then we'll do 5 seconds of our jumps and take a break. Just squat. Then we'll go jump variation, up, up, jump. And then oscillations. Keep on oscillating. And then jump squats. 2, 1, and break. Great job, great job, great job. If you're able to follow along with that, that was hard. Okay. Overhead squat, we'll do this with the band. Take our time. And go ahead. Good depth. Keep working. 30 more seconds. Really pulling apart. We have 13 more seconds. Great job, June. Great job, everyone at home. We have 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and break. All right, final one is our push-ups. Fantastic. Everyone's doing a great job. 2, 1, and the most interesting thing is we can be doing this before every practice, even before every tournament. Daily, this is part activation, part mobility, and then just part of some technical things just to make sure that our squat and our push-ups are always there. Once we get back after this little bit of this restriction period and we're able to work out, we're going to actually start to take these movements and then we're going to add some load to them, all for the purpose of dramatically increasing our verticals. So this is a really great period that if we're able to maximize it, 2, 1, and take a break, and really make sure that all of these foundation movements are in place, we're going to be able to come back after the restrictions and be able to jump right into some loaded based movements. These are things that we absolutely love. We're really excited to be able to see you guys in person really soon. Yeah, those 3 sets, right? So congratulations. We have some notable accomplishments. If everyone wants to take a look over to the right, we're starting to see that, yeah, teams are really picking up. So Olympus did really, really great this week. They're leading at 38 total points. Next to us, we got Hera, and with 25, and then I believe Oceania at 19, then Krias represent our top 4 team efforts. Every single day, you have an opportunity to do a workout. So as soon as you do a respective workout, check the check mark, tell us what you did, and then you'll be able to get a point that helps your team get more total points. Hopefully everyone had a great workout. We'll see you guys either in person or maybe we'll see whether or not we're going to be able to do this for one more week. But regardless, you can still do this even when the online sessions kind of stop and we're doing things in person. And then when we're in person, we're going to make sure that you guys are really, really comfortable using the tool, and we'll even get these numbers even that much better. All right, thanks everyone, and we'll see you guys next week.